Have you ever been asked about lockout tagout? Well, if you know what it is, but you have a hard time communicating it, check this video out. I wanted to make it easy to where you could communicate what lockout tagout is to your entire team. Hey, real quick, before we get to the video, you can go on my website, helpwithosha.com, and you can download a free OSHA audit checklist. This is the best way to prepare your team in the event of an unexpected OSHA audit. All right, Lockout Tagout is a safety program that every company has to do. It's one of the most important safety programs because honestly, it will save people's lives. So what is it? Well, if you're not familiar with it, Lockout is a safety program that prevents the unexpected startup of equipment. Anytime somebody is fixing it, servicing it, moving it, repairing it, if we've taken the guards off of the equipment, we have our hands or any part of our body in the equipment, this prevents the machine from moving when we're inside of it. So it makes sense. It's a big, important safety program because we don't want to have that machine start up and start moving when people are working on it. How it works is with 3 simple steps. Step 1, we turn off the power and we shut off the power at the source. Okay? So step number 1, we turn off the power. If I've got a bandsaw, I'm going to hit the red button, turn it off. Then I'm going to go over to the electrical disconnect and I'm going to turn off the power at the electrical disconnect. So I turn it off and I shut off the power. From there, I take a lock, a physical lock, and a tag, and I attach it to the power source. So it's in the off position. I put my lock and my tag on it. The tag says my name, might say my department, might say the date, but it's going to have a big warning label that says do not energize, do not operate. This is locked out for safety purposes. And then the third step is we verify by trying to push the green button and turn on the bandsaw. Now, if we've done that correctly, it's not going to move. There's no power, there's no energy. That machine's not going to move. So the 3 steps: turn off the power and shut off the power, attach a lock and tag to the shut off, and finally verify by pushing the green start button. Now, this is a simple, easy to understand way to lock out. It gets a little bit more complicated the more people you add, the bigger the piece of equipment is, the more power sources that control it. But what you have to remember is the goal: every person has to have a lock and tag on every power source. So if I've got a big piece of equipment and there's electricity, there's gas, there's hydraulic pressure, there's pneumatic pressure, all power sources are going to have a lock and a tag by every single person that's working on it. Now, this is a required safety program, and the reason it's required is because it will save someone's life. Do what you can today to make sure everyone in your company knows what lockout is. And remember, all you have to do is teach them. We turn it off and we shut it off. We attach a lock and tag to all the power sources. And finally, we verify. Now, how do we verify? We push the green button, we try to make it run. If it moves, it's not locked out. The most important step in this whole procedure, pushing that green button. Because you can think it's locked out, but you turned off the wrong switch. So Lockout Tagout is an important, critical part of your company. If you got questions about this, dive into my YouTube channel. You can go to my website, Help with OSHA. There's more resources there. I would be glad to help you. This is a really important safety topic. We want to make sure everybody understands it. Now, until we talk again, do everything you can to keep the people you work with safe, because no one should get hurt at work.